Okay, we're on a cornfield that I used to work for this farmer 30 years ago. Used to see all kinds of pottery and stuff here picking rocks. I knew it was a good spot. We've been here, what, 2 hours?
Over 2 hours.
Over 2 hours, and just been finding a lot of junk. And there's a piece of lamp I found. I have no idea what this is. It's copper. It's kind of hollowed on the side, but it's got a solid hook on the end. There's that other thing I found. I don't know what that is. It looks like a bullet casing with a piece of carbon rod stuck in the end. That's different than the one you just gave me. I don't know what I did with that one. I set it in my pocket, I think.
Oh yeah, it was right here in this thing.
But then I found this. I think this might be a decoration off a horse tack or something. It's almost like a square button. And then just a few feet from there, we figure we're getting to the house site. Here's a nice broken tomback button. Still got a good shank on it. And then moments later, my cousin Glenn started yelling. He had a good signal. I'm playing around with his AT Gold today. So let me try that out. And he says, come over and memorize this sound. Well, it's the sound of a draped bust. We ain't got a date off it yet. You can barely read Liberty on the top. Back's real nice shape. Don't look it on the camera here, but you can read the back real well. 1 cent, right down the center. And if the front side was as good as the back side on these, I don't know why the back side didn't wear so much. But we was about ready to give up on this thing, and within 5 minutes after 3 hours, we're going to wait this rain out. For one, there's pro pointers out there in the middle of that field somewhere we got to go find. And I just stuck the shovel in a good signal, and we're waiting out the rain. Well, got to keep digging. Maybe you'll see some more here.
Ain't gonna be as exciting this time.
Okay, about 3 feet away, in the dark, my cousin just dug a Lincoln Memorial after digging 2 draped busts up here. And I had a signal here. It was one of the solidest signals. It was ringing up a 79, I said.
Yeah.
On an AT Gold, solid. Dug a hole. I got a 6-inch hole here. Pointed around for 5 minutes with a pro pointer in the dark. I got a silver half real. 1786. I'm not rubbing it, people. I know everybody will flip out if I just started rubbing it. Oh my God. Glenn just found one of these a couple days ago, and I'm like, I'll never find one of them.
That's in beautiful shape.
Oh man, I am stoked.
Those coins are so tiny and so thin.
Yeah, it is.
Unless you've ever handled one, you don't know it.
Smaller than a dime.
It's half the thickness of a dime.
Half the thickness of a dime.
It's still readable.
It rang up. That was the best signal I've had all night. Solid 79.
We are at
Glenn said you probably got another wheat or another memorial. All right. I don't know how much longer we're going to be. It's dark. It's been raining all day, but...
We'll probably go, but this is one hell of a way to stop.
Yeah,
beautiful.
I could dig 6 beer cans between here and the truck and can't be any happier. Okay, keep digging. Okay, let's try this again. I found everything. Okay. We was headed to a field. Farmer hadn't cut the hay yet. We was kind of upset. We'd been planning on going there, so we drove around. Stopped to an old farm I used to work at because I know there was some stuff in a field there that 30 years ago when I worked. As soon as I got out of the truck, I found this. Some kind of copper thing. I don't know what it is. It's pretty thin. And then we just found junk. A bunch of junk. I wasn't finding nothing. We went up a little further in the field, and then we started finding some stuff. First good thing I found after that, I think that might have been like a square button off a horse bridle. Oop. And I went just a few feet further, and I found this nice, it's broken. Yeah, I'm dropping everything here. Tomback button. Nice shape, still got the shank other than broke. And there's a couple other buttons I found right at the end in the dark. You can see I got a leg up on my cousin. That's a lead dowel leg. That's a bullet been hit a tree. Couple other pieces of leg. I got a lantern piece. Dug that as we were stepping in the truck. This I don't know what it is. Something. There's another thing. Yeah, this is a sprayer nozzle off a farm sprayer. This is something I don't know. I thought it was a bullet, but that's like a little square carbon rod I can pull out of there. That's my junk pile. I found this nice buckle. The ornate's breaking off from one side, but I don't know if it comes out. That's all like roses on there. A couple of nice buttons, a suspender clip. Right after I found that Tomback, I think this was the draped bus Glenn found. One of them's 1800, one of them's like 1804. He found two. I was kind of pissed at him. And right after he found a second one, then he found this. I don't know what kind of stone that is. It's orange. It's old. It's gold around the outside. And that is a monogram. If you don't know, I have to study that a little more to figure out what the letters are. But the monogram is carved on the back of the stone. And he found this copper, hollow copper ball. He found a few buttons, nice big flat button. It's, I don't know what, 1972 memorial penny. Just a few feet from there, I hit this. It's a 1780 Spanish half reale. Them things are paper thin. It's about the size of a little smaller around than a dime. I didn't think I'd ever find one of these. I'd have never found it if I wasn't using Glenn's AT Gold today. I want to thank Glenn for the use of his AT Gold. Oh, I found this as a Schrader tire gauge. I don't know if that's for like an old Model A or just what it is. I seen Schrader on it in the field, and I says, I think they made tire gauges. And then just here I see it says tire pressure gauge on there somewhere. That's a piece of copper, a piece of iron. This is copper. I don't know just what it is. It's hollow down through the back there, and it's got a hook on one end. The other end's broke off. Glenn found a pretty ornate pocket watch back right after we started digging. That would have been a huge pocket watch. And he found half a buckle. That's the good stuff for today. Found that in the dark and figured that was a good time to quit. Well, thanks for watching.